2019 has been a breakout year for PUBG Mobile esports, and one of the countries leading the charge is India. With one of the largest player bases and an equally large amount of viewership, India is at the forefront of PUBG Mobile and has a vibrant domestic scene full of content creators, personalities, and of course, professional players. And while Indian teams may not have always performed well at international tournaments, there's definitely room for improvement, and we're seeing improvement in these teams day after day. We've had a plethora of tournaments within the country, including PMCO, PMIT, PMAS India, and many more. With this in mind, here's our ranking of the top 10 PUBG Mobile esports teams in India in 2019. Coming in at number 10 is ETG Brawlers. With some of the highest fragging potential in India, it's a surprise that this team has been unable to find better results in 2019. Their 3 consecutive chicken dinners in the semi-final stage of the PMCO Fall South Asia proved just how lethal the team could be on a good day.
Oh, don't tell me they're going to go for the car play again. A waste goes down, just Paratosh remaining. It's a stressful situation for Fnatic, but can they work under the pressure, John?
He's going to go out wide, gets one, but it's going to get shut down. ETG Brawlers, 3 for 3, back to back to back. It's the turkey. They're going all the way. They are so chuffed with themselves, and rightly so. Fnatic pipped out the post. Not going to be.
But unfortunately, consistency has been a key issue for the Brawlers. Losing Sangwon to the VSG Crawlers has also been a rough blow, as he was one of the key players in that lineup. The Brawlers have a lot of tools in their arsenal that make them a good team, but what they really need is to hit the right spot in terms of consistency and form. Nonetheless, the team was legitimately one of the most entertaining teams to watch in India because of their aggressive style and no-holds-barred gameplay. Sitting at number 9 is 0 Degree Esports. Touted as one of the best up-and-coming teams in India, 0 Degree has impressed with consistent results and solid overall gameplay. The maturity and poise that the team has shown in 2019 and the growth that they've been able to achieve makes them one of the best teams to look out for in 2020.
वो टीम आने वाले टाइम की सबसे बेस्ट टीम्स में गिनी जाएगी 0 डिग्री. मतलब लिटरली जितनी सारी टीम्स के साथ मैंने बात की, सब बोल रहे थे कि 0 डिग्री का गन फाइट ऐसा था कि सारे टीम्स ऑलमोस्ट अवॉइड कर रहे थे उनके साथ फाइट लेना.
Unfortunately, they've lost an important player in the form of Z-God, who joined Entity Gaming, and will have to look to rebuild. They missed out on qualifying for the PMCO Fall prelims by a small margin, but there's a general sense of positivity in the way that the team has been playing over the last few months. At number 8, we've got one of the oldest lineups to exist in the Indian PUBG Mobile scene. It's none other than Team Insane or RIP Official, consisting of Tempest, Legend and Sky. The trio has been playing with each other for quite a while now, and it's easy to spot the ease and comfort that they have with each other. It's hard to imagine an Indian LAN without them, and the team has played in both editions of the PMCO India or South Asia qualifiers, as well as placing 3rd in the recently concluded PUBG Mobile All-Stars tournament. Their ability to stick around for so long, while still being able to compete at the highest level of competition, is what allows them the 8th position on our list. Placing at number 7 is 8-Bit Revenge. The PUBG Mobile India Tour 2019 champions aren't known as the most flashy or skilled team in the country. However, what they do have is great game sense, solid decision making, and great strategy. IGL Trilok Singh has been one of the key reasons behind the team's success that saw them lifting the coveted PMIT trophy, leading the team excellently and getting the best out of his players. Star player Clutch God came to light for his performances in PMIT and has been one of the breakout performances of the year. He's now moved on to Entity Gaming. While PMIT was the only major result for 8-Bit Revenge, the sheer scale of the LAN and the prestige associated with it means that the side makes the list in the 7th spot. Number 6, Team Insidious. Team INS has always been in the upper echelons of the Indian PUBG Mobile scene, and while the results haven't been the kindest to the team, they've always found consistency and experience where it was needed. The team placed 3rd at PMIT and then managed to qualify for the prelim stage of the PMCO Fall split by placing 4th in the South Asia qualifiers. The lineup consists of some of the first known players in the Indian scene, such as Bhishma, Cartoons and Smokey. Currently, the team is in a transition phase, but are expected to announce a complete lineup for 2020 soon. At the halfway point, we've got Team Synergy. Synergy have been on an upward trend since their inception and have been doing consistently well in the country. The team was super impressive in the PMCO Fall qualifiers and narrowly missed out on a main event slot by just 4 points. The team's ability to consistently pick up kills and convert them to chicken dinners has made them very lethal, and they surprised many at the qualifiers. Servi and Austin individually have also been performing at a very high level, but their teammates Schreider and Venom are not too far behind either. At number 4, you've got Team Fnatic, formerly known as Team X. Arguably the biggest names in the Indian PUBG Mobile scene, Fnatic or Team X have had an interesting year. From their departure from Seoul to getting picked up by Fnatic, their journey has been adventurous to say the least. Their first outing didn't really make the cut, but the team seems to have hit the nail on the head with a couple of key roster changes and pickups. Their win at PMAS came as a big relief for the underperforming squad, but also proved that the team has what it takes to play on the big stage. However, the team will always have incredibly high amounts of pressure on them no matter the stage, and that can often take a toll. 2020 is expected to be when the lineup shines, and a lot of eyeballs are on Scout and company heading into the new year. The third best PUBG Mobile team in India in 2019, in our opinion, was Team Int. A team who has immense amount of experience at both the international and national levels and have been able to consistently deliver on the big stage has been Team IND. They were one of the first Indian teams to play PUBG Mobile on an international scale and have been able to advance with other teams to still be considered one of the best in the country. The team has consistently done well in the national stage with multiple players and lineups, which goes to show that it's not just the players but an entire system which allows everyone to thrive. While the team is never known for being flashy or extravagant, only a fool would underestimate them once the server goes live. At number 2, we've got Entity Gaming. Entity Gaming were India's best performing international team in 2019, finishing in the top 5 in both the PMCO Fall and the 5G Vodafone ESL Mobile Open, and have managed to put together the perfect combination of bronze and brains. The team looks poised for success in 2020, and players like Jonathan and Neo have incredible individual skill to back themselves up in any situation. Combined with the tactical prowess of the newly joined Clutch God, and of course backed by the maturity that a player like Ghatak brings to the squad as a fifth man, Entity Gaming have been one of the teams who can put up a huge number of kills on any given day, and they're only set to get better in 2020. Their performance at the PMCO South Asia Finals was impressive to say the least, and one can only hope that they're able to carry it forward in the coming year. The number 1 team on our list is none other than Team Seoul. Team Seoul takes the number 1 spot in our rankings thanks to the fact that they were consistent pretty much throughout the year and represented India in both editions of the PMCO. While the team has had its ups and downs, they're one of the most loved teams in the world in PUBG Mobile thanks to Mortal.
2 million subscribers on YouTube, one of the biggest PUBG Mobile influencers and content creators out there. So I think I need to ask, do you have any words? Do you have a message for the fans?
Thank you so much guys for all the support. आपने शुरुआत से हमें support किया है. Thank you so much. बहुत hard.
In 2019, Seoul not only represented India in both PMCOs, they also won PMIS and established themselves as fan favorites. Perhaps it's not just their performance that allows them a spot at the top, it's the fact that Seoul as a brand stands for something that seems to be very easily relatable. And it is this Seoul spirit that has managed to keep the team alive and performing at the highest levels of PUBG Mobile globally. In 2020, Seoul head into the unknown, and while they have established themselves as the top dogs in India, they're yet to do so internationally. And that concludes our ranking for the top 10 PUBG Mobile teams in India for 2019. Do you agree with our list? Do you think there's someone that should have been here, or do you think that someone else deserves another position? Flame us down in the comments below. Of course, if you've enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button, don't forget to like and share it with your friends. A share would be much appreciated. Gonna go AFK now, see you later.